So we're going to finish up the Keanu Reeves because he actually responded after I told him I don't do disrespect and to call me Dr. Feelgood. He said, "Good morning, love." And I didn't respond. And he said, "Are you there?" And then I said later on, "No, I wasn't. My car was hit by a dog." He says, "Okay, so tell me, how was your day?" I said, "I told you, my car was hit by a dog. It wasn't exactly good," which, I'm going to give you a little backstory. Our idiot Chihuahua, which he is kind of dumb, and he knows better, ran out in front of a car and almost got hit, but he didn't. He's perfectly fine. So I got the idea for my car was hit by a dog. He says, "Oh, so sorry about that. Hope you're okay." And then I said, "Hey, what's the point of this?" Or, "Hey, what's your favorite song? Maybe we could hum along." And hopefully some of you my age will get that. If not, Blast from the Past. It's Got You Where I Want You by The Flies, I think was the name of the band. And then he says, "Hello, how are you doing over there?" I said, "Just fine." He says, "Okay, that's nice. So tell me, what do you love doing in your leisure time?" I said, "Fishing. I am a master baiter. I catch a lot of fish. Sometimes it's luck, but you really just have to bank on the fact that fish are really stupid and really hungry." Y'all see what I was alluding to there. He said, "Wow, that's amazing." I said, "I know, like, they'll bite on some bait, decide it's a little sus, and then back off, but then they turn right back around and bite the next thing on a hook because it's big and looks juicy." Him not getting it at all says, "Yeah, fish are hungry." I said, "And stupid. They're so stupid." He said, "They actually feel that they are being fed by someone." Okay. "So tell me about your car being hit by a dog. Did you fix it already?" I said, "Nah," which this was kind of my husband's idea to say this, just to see what he would say. I said, "Nah, this Great Dane ran out right into the side of my Tesla, got caught in the spokes, and totally ruined it." And he doesn't say, "Why do you have spokes on a Tesla?" Just, "Oh, so sorry about that." "So what are you up to now?" I said, "About 5'8". Total lie, I'm 5'4". "Please, what do you mean?" I said, "I'm pretty tall and currently knitting a sweater." And then I thought of Juliana. I said, "I knit sweaters for the platypuses at the zoo so they don't get cold when winter gets here, even though it doesn't get very cold. I was contacted about a commission for a sweater for a woman who is crossbreeding platypuses and sloths, but I don't know what dimensions to do until the baby gets here." He says, "That's awesome. So tell me, what's the time over there?" I said, "What? Why? That's a weird question." And then I lied and said, "It's 8:28 a.m. What time is it over there where you are?" He says, "Am at Kenda. Over is 12:38. So tell me, do you believe in love?" And that opened the door. I said, "I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we could make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love." "I feel we could be together," he says. "Love without trust is no love." I said, "Turn forever hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride. It is tickling, falling down. Love forever, love is freely. Turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land. Is everybody in?" Which is the gorillas. I said, "I don't know, man. I have a date tonight. It would be unfair to him to cancel and tell him Keanu Reeves has fallen in love with me." He says, "Yes, I have fallen in love with you. Wish to be with you." And what I should have done was said some Mr. Big lyrics, but I didn't. I said, "Again, I'm not canceling my date tonight." He says, "Okay." I said, "See, he's actually handsome and a cardiologist. No offense to Keanu, you're a very handsome man." And then I said, "You could try a VIP card, but I'll only get it if it offers cheesy pretzels. I'm sorry to break your heart. I never meant to. Please don't cry. Don't you cry tonight. I still love you, baby. And don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby," which is Guns N' Roses, "Don't cry." And then he responds to the VIP card comment, completely unironically, okay, do you need the VIP card? I said, I'd rather the one for Tom Cruise. He's talking to me right now, and no offense, he's a better actor. His offers free cheesy pretzels, not those crappy hard ones you dip in cheese, the soft ones that have cheese in them. And he says, so do you want the card? My fan card, and sends me that really ridiculous fan card. And I said, not if it's only valid until 2024. It expires this year. How much, how does one pay? I said, I'm rich, so I can do both. He said, it's over $500, but I have to contact my management. And then he responds, no, it's valid till 2025. I said, Tom Cruise wanted Apple gift cards. It's a very strange way to pay. He says, also, and you also get my VIP access to my show. And then I said, $500 is nothing. What show, Keanu? Since when are you touring? For what? You're an actor. You're not a musician. He says, I do music also. And I said, oh, that shit little garage band? XD. No offense. He says, yeah, and no offense to Keanu. He says, okay, so when are you paying? I said, you didn't tell me how to pay. He says, okay, wait, let me contact with my management. I said, shouldn't you already know this? He says, no, my management do run all of my documents. I said, do they? Weird. So, like, when you go to the doctor, does your management have to sign the HIPAA and consent forms? He said, okay, it all cost $1,000. He was completely drooling at the idea of money at this point. And then to my HIPAA and consent forms question, he says, no, they don't. I said, okay, I will say this slowly since your pea brain isn't getting it. How do I pay? What do I do to get you this money? I said, I love how it was $500, but now it's $1,000. He says, okay, I give you a discount of $300. I said, okay, so now it's $700. And he was taking a while. I said, you have 2 minutes to tell me how you want this money. Otherwise, forget it. Too much of a headache. He says, okay, hold. And I had been timing. I said, you have 1 minute remaining. And then I waited the minute. And then I said, okay, this is taking too long. Too much of a headache. Forget it. You should already have known this crap. What pitiful management. He responds to that question, how do you mean? Why are you in a haste? If you don't really want to pay or have patience, then you forget about it. I said, I am forgetting about it. Your management isn't organized at all. This is stuff you should already know in advance before you go pitching gift cards for your garage band. And I'm in a haste because some of us have real jobs. And then he says, okay, that's cool. So how do you want to make the payment? Question mark. I said, I'm not making the payment. I'm not getting it. And then he didn't respond after that. And I said, aw, Keanu, I thought you were totally in love with me. Was it all lies? Sad face. He says, you wear too harsh. I know you are rich. So what? I said, I think it was all lies to get money out of me. We all know you're actually broke. The latest movie didn't do so well, which I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen it. And I said, that and your crippling cocaine addiction. The entire country knows you're broke. Why else would you be touring with your little garage band? John Wick 4 wasn't very good, and we can all tell you have a problem. I felt sorry for you. Maybe I shouldn't have. If you want my advice, talk to Dr. Drew. I know he's a total douchebag, but he's really good with helping with addiction. I used to be an addict, not to cocaine, but I get it. He says, get the fuck out. Your mama, your paps. And then he, I guess, blocked me. And I couldn't send, scammer upset. So that is the end of the Keanu Reeves saga. The first video is up, it's like a couple of days ago. But I have been dealing with my health issues, and that's why I've not put anything up lately. If anybody's wondering, I have congenital bilateral pars defects in my spine, and now I have grade 2 anterolisthesis and degeneration, which has caused me to become a little Mick Mars. By that I mean losing height. I used to be 5'7", now I'm 5'4". So I've been having to deal with that quite a bit, and there's not really anything they can do. I'm not even on pain medicine. They won't give it to anybody. So I just got to kind of suck it up and deal with it. So I will put more out when I can. Anyways, thank you for watching.